Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about something that can completely shape your financial future: credit cards for beginners in 2025. Now, here's the truth. If you're just starting out, building credit might feel overwhelming. Maybe you're a student, maybe you just got your first job, or maybe you don't have any credit history at all. Don't worry, the cards I'm going to show you today are designed specifically to help beginners get approved, build their credit, and even earn rewards along the way. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which cards to consider, how to use them responsibly, and how to set yourself up for long-term financial success. Let's get started. 1. Discover It Student Cashback. The Discover It Student Cashback card is one of the best entry-level cards for students in 2025.
Why?
Because it's a beginner-friendly card that offers value right away. You get 5% cashback in rotating categories every quarter. These categories often include gas stations, Amazon purchases, restaurants, or PayPal payments. Imagine you're a college student spending on books or ordering food online. Those purchases can easily earn you solid cashback. But here's the real game changer: Discover's Cashback Match. At the end of your first year, they will double all the cashback you've earned. So if you earned $150 during your first year, Discover will give you another $150, bringing your total rewards to $300. On top of that, there's no annual fee, and Discover is known for excellent customer service. For someone starting out, this is a win-win. 2. Capital One QuicksilverOne. Not everyone will qualify for the top rewards cards right away, and that's where the QuicksilverOne card comes in. This card is perfect if your credit score isn't strong yet, because Capital One is more flexible in approving beginners. You'll earn 1.5% unlimited cashback on all purchases, no rotating categories, no complicated systems. Just straightforward rewards on everything you buy. It does have a small $39 annual fee, but if you're spending even a modest amount monthly, the rewards can easily cover that fee. Another huge benefit is that Capital One often does a credit limit increase after just 6 months of responsible use. This means if you start with a $300 or $500 limit, you could see it grow quickly, helping improve your credit utilization ratio and overall credit score. 3. Capital 2 Cashback. No fees Visa. The Capital 2 Visa is an innovative card that has become extremely popular for beginners. Unlike traditional cards, Capital doesn't rely only on your credit history to make approval decisions. Instead, it uses what's called cash flow underwriting. This means it looks at your income, your banking activity, and your spending habits. So even if you have little or no credit history, you can still get approved. Rewards are strong for a beginner card. You earn up to 1.5% cashback on purchases. But the biggest perk? No fees at all. No annual fee, no late fees, and no foreign transaction fees. For someone just learning how to manage credit, this is a huge advantage. 4. Chase Freedom Student Card. If you want to build a relationship with one of the biggest banks in the U.S., the Chase Freedom Student Card is a great place to start. You'll earn 1% cashback on all purchases, and there's a $50 bonus after your very first purchase. That means if you buy a $5 coffee, you already get a bonus. On top of that, after 5 months of on-time payments, Chase may automatically raise your credit limit. The long-term benefit here is access to Chase's powerful lineup of cards in the future. Once your credit score grows, you can upgrade to the Chase Freedom Flex, Chase Sapphire Preferred, or even the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Starting with Chase early gives you that long-term pathway. 5. Capital One Platinum Credit Card. The Capital One Platinum is not about flashy rewards, but about building trust and establishing credit. This card is designed for people with average or no credit history. It has no annual fee, and just like with other Capital One cards, you may qualify for a higher credit limit after your first 6 months of responsible use. Think of this card as a stepping stone. You might not earn rewards, but after using it wisely for a year or so, you can upgrade to a better rewards card. The key here is building your credit history without paying fees. 6. Discover It Secured Credit Card. For people with absolutely no credit history or even a damaged score, secured cards are often the best option. The Discover It Secured is one of the top choices in 2025. Here's how it works. You put down a deposit, usually $200 or more, and that becomes your credit line. But unlike most secured cards, this one actually gives you rewards. 2% cashback at restaurants and gas stations, and 1% on everything else. Even better, Discover reviews your account after 7 months and may return your deposit, upgrading you to an unsecured card. So this card doesn't just help you start, it helps you transition into the mainstream credit world. 7. Deserve EDU MasterCard for students. This card is especially helpful for international students. Unlike many U.S. credit cards, the Deserve EDU does not require a social security number to apply. You'll get 1% unlimited cashback, no annual fee, and some useful perks, like a free year of Amazon Prime Student. For students who are new to the U.S. financial system, this card makes the process of building credit much simpler. 8. Chase Freedom Flex, for those who qualify. While not strictly a beginner card, the Chase Freedom Flex is within reach for some people who have a limited credit history but steady income. This card offers powerful rewards: 5% cashback on rotating categories like grocery stores or gas stations, 3% on dining and drugstores, and 1% on everything else. There's also a generous welcome bonus. Spend $500 in the first 3 months, and you get $200 back. If you can qualify, this card gives you a head start with rewards while also helping you build a relationship with Chase. Smart Habits for Beginners. Detailed explanation. Getting approved for a credit card is just the first step. The real success comes from how you use that card. Most people make mistakes early, like overspending, paying late, or carrying balances, and those mistakes haunt them for years. To avoid that, here are the smart habits every beginner must follow. Always pay your balance in full. Credit cards are not free money. If you spend $200, make sure you can pay back that $200 when the bill arrives. If you only pay the minimum balance, interest charges will start piling up. And let's be clear, interest rates are extremely high, often 20% to 30%. That means a small purchase could double in cost if you let it sit. Paying in full shows lenders you are responsible, helps you avoid debt, and boosts your credit score. Keep your utilization low. Utilization means how much of your available credit you are using. For example, if your credit limit is $500 and you spend $400, that's 80% utilization, and that's bad for your credit score. Experts recommend keeping it under 30%. On a $500 limit, that means spend no more than $150 at a time. Low utilization tells lenders you're in control and not desperate for credit. Don't apply for too many cards too quickly. Every time you apply for a card, the bank does a hard inquiry on your credit report. Too many inquiries in a short time looks risky and can drop your score. For beginners, start with 1 to 2 cards only. Use them responsibly for at least 6 to 12 months before thinking about more. Remember, quality over quantity. It's better to have 1 card you manage perfectly than 5 cards you can't handle. Use your card every month. Don't let your card sit unused. The whole point of having it is to build credit history. Even if you just buy a coffee, a tank of gas, or some groceries, those small transactions show consistent activity. Think of it like this: every swipe is proof to the bank that you can handle credit. Plan to upgrade in the future. Beginner cards are just the start. They help you build your score and prove your responsibility. After 12 to 18 months of good behavior, you can upgrade to higher tier cards with better rewards, travel points, or cashback. Example: start with a Capital One Platinum, then later move to a Capital One Venture or Chase Sapphire card. The habit of thinking long-term is key. Don't get stuck with beginner cards forever. Final tips before you apply. Detailed explanation. Before you rush to apply for a beginner card, here are some final points that could make or break your success. Check your credit score first. Many people apply blindly and get rejected. Each rejection hurts your credit score. Use free apps like Credit Karma or your bank's app to check your score before applying. If your score is good, 650 plus, go for student or beginner rewards cards. If it's low, start with a secured card. Choose the right card for your situation. If you're a student, go for Discover It Student or Chase Freedom Student. If you have no credit at all, Pedal 2 or Discover It Secured are your best options. If you're rebuilding bad credit, Capital One Platinum or QuicksilverOne work well. Don't just copy what others use. Match the card to your life and spending habits. Don't chase rewards too early. Beginners often get distracted by flashy offers like 5% cashback or 100,000 points bonus. Remember, rewards don't matter if you can't manage the basics first. Your focus should be pay on time, keep utilization low, and avoid fees. Once you master those basics, then move to the bigger rewards cards. Credit cards are a tool, not free money. Many beginners make the mistake of treating credit cards like extra income. They swipe without thinking, then get crushed by debt. A credit card is simply a tool to build your credit history, protect your money, and earn small rewards. If you treat it responsibly, it will open doors to bigger things like mortgages, car loans, and premium travel cards later in life. Set reminders and automate payments. Missing even one payment can drop your score by 50 to 100 points, and it stays on your record for years. Set up autopay for at least the minimum amount, or use calendar reminders so you never miss a due date. Think of your credit history like your reputation. One mistake can damage it for a long time. Closing, polished. So there you go. These smart habits and final tips are the backbone of building a strong credit history. The beginner cards we talked about will help you start, but it's these habits that will carry you forward. Remember, your first credit card isn't just about cashback or points. It's about building trust with lenders and setting yourself up for long-term financial freedom. What do you think? Let us know in the comments.